Hello and welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'm going to be dressing up my bookcase. But before I do that, I have bought this wallpaper and it's a beaded wood panel. Now I've already put my shelves and installed them into the bookcase. It's very hard to get them out as I've done an arch, so I would find it very difficult to actually buy the proper wood beading to put in there. So I thought as an alternative I'd use wallpaper and see how that comes out. And this wallpaper, if you can see closely here, it has got the wood grain on it. So the look I'm going for is like my dresser in my kitchen. As you can see, this is proper wood, so I'm hoping to achieve the same look. So this is what my shelves look like right now, and you can see the wall is the backdrop there. So yeah, they're quite wide, and like I said, the shelves have already been screwed and fitted in. If I did wood paneling, there's no way like getting around this area here. So with wallpaper, it's just going to just be flexible, easy to do, and if I do want to remove it and I don't like it, then that's the option as well that I have. I do have additional things that I bought. Yeah, so I got these bookends from Temu. I just want to show you, these are additional updates to the home, made of plastic. Thought it was actually made of this kind of resin material, which would have been better for me and looks more effective on my bookshelf. I'll keep them for now, and then when I do find what I'm looking for, I will switch them out, but they'll do for now. And they do keep the books up at the moment, so, and it just neatly goes under the books. There we go, so it looks like that. So all these things are going to be coming off the shelves. We're going to be giving it a very good clean, and then we will be dressing the shelf up. So this is part of this video as well. So you get the additional wallpaper added in, and I get to review it and show it to you and see if it's effective, so that you don't have to go and buy it unless you like it in this video. I'm just going to be using this do-it-yourself wallpaper paste. It's easy to use. It's a quick mix in 3 minutes. It's a new super strong formula, so I'm just going to be using this. It says it will hang up to 5 rolls. I obviously don't need 5 rolls, I'm hoping, because all I need is just to do the backdrop of those shelves. Okay, so I pulled the wallpaper out. I just wanted to see what it looks like, and you can see the grains, like it looks like wood. Actually, I think when it's open and you can see it, it actually doesn't look that bad. So just the basic tools I'm going to be using for this job. I love this. It's great for, I use this for my peel and stick, and I'm going to use it now for this wallpaper. Scissors, paintbrush, my paste, which is here. And make sure anytime that you're using paste, you get the right quantities, give it a good stir, wait for the right time for it to set, and also make sure you always wash your hands after use as well. So soon I've got my first one cut out. I'm looking forward. I think I'm going to go over the brackets. If it doesn't work out, I'll take it off and do it without going over the bracket. It just looked nice when I went over the brackets. I'll show you when I put the first one on, and we'll see. So this is what it looks like. I don't know about going over now that this bracket, see the bracket that sticks out there on the shelf wall? You can see there's a lump, and I don't know how to it's not going to go flush up with that, I don't think, so I'm probably going to have to expose. Okay, so as you can see, there it is. I'm going to get a knife after, like a little craft knife, and just go around those edges when it dries up. So don't assume that you have to do those things straight away. I've learned that with wallpapering, because when it's wet, paper gets soggy, it's hard. So leave it till it dries, it'll be crisp, and then you could just cut round it easily. But I think, yeah, I'm going to have to go over the brackets like that. But I mean, it does look good. I don't know how it's looking in this light, but you can see the grains of wood. So we're going to continue. It is lighter than it is. It's very dark in this corner, and my phone is even asking me to, it needs more light required, but I've got as much light as I can even shining on this, so we're just going to keep on. It's very dark today, so that's probably why. I have got my chandelier on and still I'm not getting enough light. But yeah, if I zoom in, then you can see. So this is what it's like with two papers. Don't worry about all these lumps and bumps. Trust me, wallpaper does smooth out after about 2 days, and those things would just fade away. But yeah, I'm very happy with it right now. I think it would look much better when it's dressed up. And yeah. That's just like my backdrop for my shelves. I'm just going to put it all along the back, and I'll be with you when that's all done, and then we're going to be dressing it up. And somebody did ask me in the comments how my Laura Ashley slow cooker was doing after about a year, and I'd just like to say, if they're watching, that it's actually doing fantastic. I'm just doing a chicken casserole now in it. So I just got all these lovely fresh vegetables here on a warm, cozy day like today. Well, not a warm day, but cozy in here, cold out there. So a lovely chicken casserole is just what I need. And when I'm doing DIY, I love this because literally just throw everything in. The slow cooker does the work, so that you don't have to. I also got these Aunt Betty's dumplings. I've never tried them before, and they just take 12 minutes. And yeah, and they're 8 hearty dumplings. So I'm going to try this with my casserole today. Okay, so this is what it looks like with both of those done. And I think it is looking a lot better now once it's all done. I think when you do it in stages and look at it, then you know you can't get a good feel for it. I think you need to progress, continue, and then it starts to just get better. Okay, so here it is. I hope it does look like the wood effect. Obviously we've got to wait for it to dry because we can still see some bubbles which will kind of dissolve by itself. Yeah, I think I've done it all the way down, and I think that in time it's going to look like a bookshelf, and that's what I wanted, because a bookshelf would have a back into it, and mine didn't. It just went straight onto the wall, and it never did look quite right. Not that the wall looked horrible or anything, it's just that I would like some backing just to make the illusion that this is an actual unit put in there. So I think just going to wait for this to dry, and when we dress it up, I think it's going to look a whole lot better. Okay, so in the box, I'm going to see what we've got in here again. This is what I wanted to put on my shelves. One. 2. The candles. There's so much stuff. I have to sort everything out. These are all going to go on the shelf. So this plate is going to be put away. These biscuits are going to be put away. And yeah, and then these scissors, need to put them in the right place. That gives me an empty box, which I'm going to use as well on the shelf. And I think this is going to be great for putting things in that I'm not going to display. So that's great. So empty boxes come in handy. So on the bottom here, we've got this going on. Then the first shelf looks like this. I've put some books there with the book end, and then I've got the 2 candles on either side. And then, yeah, that's what it's looking like so far. So this is what it looks like at the top here. So I've got some books, and the top there I've got my flower, my little bamboo fake flower there, pot. I've got some books on this side with the candle, with a lovely, I forgot where I got this one from now. It's very expensive and it's made out of stone. Lovely pot there with the lid. I really like that. And then we've got this lovely pot. I think I got that from Etsy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change out these flowers, and I think I should really put some frosty ones in there. Okay, so I think it looks really nice. It's got the frosted berries in there. And then we've got the candle again. And then we've got 2 more books on that side with the bookends I got from Temu. So that's from Matalan, and I love it. It's got this little reef on the door. And then we've got the lovely wooden heart trays. I just love having that. I love that element of rusted wood. We've got this beautiful Harlequin deep red gift box from Tiger. And then on top, I've put these little houses, and I think I got that from Etsy as well. It's a shame because on the top here, and I might find something else I can use. Eventually, I'll have a look on Amazon. But on the top, there was lights, so it lit up the houses. So, and yeah, my cat chewed on it and completely destroyed it. So it's a shame because it would look lovely lit up. So I might find something for that. What I did with this one is I took all of the white florals and then I put them in this marble one which goes at the top, and then added some more of those frosted berries. So if we start at the top, we've got this, then we're going to move down. We've got the candle, we've got the bells, we've got the little mouse, we've got the frosted berries, we've got the apples. We will soon have the picture, which I'll show you at the end. And then we've got the little house that I got from Matalan. We've got the two bells there together that looks really nice. We've got the Harlequin box from Tiger, and then we've got my little houses that I got. I think I got those from Amazon or Etsy. And then right down here, we just have my picture frame, some florals, a little box there, and yeah. And then on each end of the fireplace here, I have added the lovely wicker bells that I got from Delalm. So one on each side there. Now, do you remember I told you I wanted to get some small lights for those houses and that the cat chewed off? Well, I found some really cheap small lights here. I hope these are going to be good. These are like £4 from Amazon. I can link them down below if they're are any good, which you will see in this video. But you can see it's these little LED lights. You've got the batteries, you just wrap them around, and yeah, and then there's your on and off switch. Okay, so you can see they work. And then okay, so now I'm just going to undo this, wrap it round my houses as it was, hoping I don't get it in a tangle here, because so here it is. This is what it looks like, and I think it was well worth all of that winding up, because I managed to get it all on the trees, which wasn't the original way. So I put it all across the trees, I put it all across the rooftops, and then on these trees down here as well. And I think it looks really, really nice. The cat's also chewed off some pine cones, but again, you can easily glue and that can be replaced. But I'm very happy I've got my lights back, and yeah, that's going to go back onto the bookcase. Okay, so I've got my picture frame that I showed you. The picture has arrived. So I'm going to get this open. Let's do this. Okay. I actually made a mistake, and I think I ordered 2 pictures instead of 1. So I'm going to return one of those back. Let's get this open. So always remember with these, you have to take the film off it, because you do get this protective film on the acrylic glass. Otherwise it gives this kind of, and there's both sides of it. Okay, so let's put that down in there. And then hopefully in here, I should have my picture. Okay, so here is the picture. Okay, so we're going to put this picture down like this. Very wintry, so I'm going to put that up Okay, so here is how it's looking now. We've got all the lights there. It's really, really lovely. And then we've got our lovely picture there in the background. I also got a few packages which I want to show you. So I got this one from Amazon. This is an m&sense beautiful candle. This would be lovely as a gift idea, actually. So I want to get this open with you and share this and put a link down below. Let's get this open. That's the lid of the box. It comes in a lovely gift box with this lovely little handle there. Well, it is made of cardboard, very hard cardboard. I mean, look, it even comes on little legs. I mean, look how pretty that is. That's just the box. But inside of the box is this lovely candle. Look at that. Look at the little bows on there. All the detailing. And there, take this off, is the lovely scented candle. That is going to be beautiful. So it's called The Magic of Christmas. They also have different ones in different colour themes. So there's a blue and white one, and I think that's I don't know, frosted pine, candy cane, and they have another one. So I'm going to leave a link down below for this beautiful candle. And yeah, and it's actually made with soy wax blend. So it's a pure plant-based scented candle with soy wax blend. I also, from Amazon as well, got these lovely festive matches.